Four-wheeler is loaded. Truck is ready to go. Leaving here first light tomorrow morning. Going to meet Stan back at the power line at 8:30, and we're both going to ride the bike in 7 miles to the sites that we walked into in the last video. Hopefully this way we'll have some time to actually swing the detectors. So everything should be good to go. Let's get it done. All right, guys, I just got back from walking Gage, and I got a message from John that he's out tomorrow. They're not going to be coming. And then Stan didn't want to come at 8:30 tomorrow morning. It's too cold for him, so looks like I'm doing this one alone, guys. Me and Gage will run in on the four-wheeler, and we're going to be doing some detecting. I wait for no man. Let's do this. I'm already loaded. I told them I'm going. I'm going with or without you. I'm going.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
I watched the Leafs lose last night, and it wasn't over till 1 o'clock, so Gary's pretty tired because it's 6:24 right now. Problem with this time of year, it's still pitch black out there. We've got adventuring to do. Probably got a half-hour drive up there, so it should be light by the time we get there. Everybody else has canceled today. Only Mr. Gage, wherever he is out here in the black, he's the only one who doesn't cancel on me, so I brought him 2 treats today. Let's do this. Well, first bit of color is coming up there over in the east. Dark and lonely in them there woods. You know, can you imagine living out here 130 years ago? Dark and lonely. It's a good thing I brought a light, because Mr. Gage didn't. Well, I'm a little concerned. There's some really deep water holes on this trail, and it being dark, I'm just going to take my time, and hopefully by the time we get to those spots it'll be a little bit lighter and I'll be able to see better where we're going. Oh, all right, guys. We found it. We are at the first little foundation. It was so dark this morning, I drove right past it. And then I realized, wait a minute, we're too far. So I had to backtrack, but here we are. I'm gonna spend a good couple hours here. There is stuff here. There has to be stuff here. All right, I'm getting a solid 21 signal here, showing non-ferrous. I kicked the leaves over. I was just gonna test with the pinpointer. I found a piece of glass, like an old candy dish or something. But whatever it is, it's got to be buried because the pinpointer's not picking it up. So let's dig a little. What in the heck is that? Look at the shape of that. I don't even know what that is. Is that used to hook a chain onto? Am I thinking completely wrong? I have no idea. What is that? Is it bent out of shape? I don't know. If anybody knows what that piece is right there, please comment below. My interest is piqued. There's the solid 21 signal we were getting. It's an old 16 gauge. I believe that's from the 20s. Yeah, I heard that too, buddy. So there's ravens cawing over there, but I think there's some deer moving across the top of the hill, or a moose or something moving up there. There's the top off of an old 1800s cork bottle. And it does have that nice greeny blue shine to it. I want to find something to date this place because it could go right back to the 1880s. Logging roads were in here first. That road there, well, that road there is 1850 to 1870, depending on which way you come in. This could be that old, this place, guys. I mean, there's stuff here from the 1800s, right there. Ah, there's part of the old wood stove right there. Look at that fancy. Cast iron. Nice design. So there's the foundation right there. Was this the back corner? Because it seems to be a bit of a dump. There's some more broken glass. Okay. They were using that. You would pinch that and it would go around something. Oh, I don't want to break it. But they fashioned a wire into a holder of some kind. Top's an old mason lid. Alright, as long as you're having fun. You do your thing over there, I'll do mine over here. Just kicking the leaves out of the way here, getting some more signals. And there's some old china. No markings, there's nothing to tell me, to help me narrow down what this place, what era exactly. I'm saying it's got to be 1880s, 90s. Here's some more. Oh, what is that? Wow, that's thick. That's stoneware. That's really thick, guys. That's 1800s. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, more. Oh, look at there. There's a big chunk. That's heavy stuff. And right here under where the stoneware was, more signals. Showing iron, let's see. This is weird. My shovel is gone. I literally can't find my shovel. I was just digging with it and it's gone. What is going... Gage, did you take my shovel? He must have took my shovel. All right, okay, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. He didn't take my shovel. It's right there. Can you see it? Look at this. I'll flip you around. That's where I'm digging out the stoneware, and here's the shovel. Right there. Holy jeez. You don't want to lay that down on the ground today. Okay, so digging up all kinds of stuff here. This, like right behind here, is definitely some kind of dump. But there is the first item saying 1900s. Round nail. So this is the main foundation right here. Okay, right here. And it's not really that big. It's only 15 feet across, you know, and 25 feet across this way. Right here, so we're digging in the back. They seem to throw stuff there. There's a whole bunch of junk. Here's a bunch of junk. There's another square, tiny foundation here. It's only like 8 feet by 8 feet, so I don't know what that was. Let's see if we can figure out what kind of guns they had. There's got to be shells here. Well, we know he had a 16 gauge, okay, that's one. But there had to be a deer rifle. There had to be, you know, something to get the food for the winter. So it's going to be 30-30 or, you know, 38-55. Something, some old turn of the century bush gun. There's going to be shells here. We're going to find some. Look at this. Surface find. Ha, an old rim. Not super heavy duty, but was that for a wheelbarrow? Maybe. Again, doesn't look as old. You know, it looks, you know, early 1900s to me. No, you can't eat that. Okay, so he had sheet metal roofing for this little, whatever this little foundation right here was, because there's a big sheet and it goes under. I'm not even going to dig that out, but we'll just leave that there. I think that's what that was. All right, little foundation. There's a barrel hoop. This had to be a storage shed maybe. That's what I'm guessing at this point. Oh, and that's in there good too. All right, we haven't found the gun yet, but there's the moose bone right here under the barrel hoop. I was pulling that barrel hoop out and there's some moose bones. I have no idea what that is. Is that part of a battery? Is that a plate from inside a battery? It almost looks like lead. It's heavy. Huh, I don't know. Oh, there we go. What do we got here? That's what we got here. More of these plates. Not super exciting. Oh, there's something else. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing battery. Let me know what you guys think. I've never found old lead plates like that, but what else could it be? Well, right down here in the bottom of the foundation, there's a big old heavy piece of glass and some can slaw, just a bunch of junk. So more glass right there in the side of the foundation. So he definitely had windows, real thick windows. Ah, there's a good one. I thought I was reefing on a stone there, but it's not a stone. Look at that. Oh, that's heavy. That is an old axe head. First one of the site. Actually, we're still in the foundation. I'm not even outside of the foundation yet. You can see the... Cool. Well, there's an old lid but it's not a screw-on lid. There's no threads in there. Did they shoot that? Dead center with the 22? Guys, I gotta guess that looks like that was shot with the 22. I mean, I did enough target shooting when I was a kid. Cans and everything metal, that's what, you know, when the bullet goes through, that's what it looks like. It was a pretty good shot if he wasn't only 5 feet away. He got it dead center anyway. Ha, I know what that is. Look at that. That's our second one of the day. I'm betting an axe. Yeah, look at that. Ha, cool. And here beside the axe, we've got something else. Oh, some kind of logging ring. A spike in the ground, and then you could chain onto that maybe. I don't know. Okay, some more scrap metal here. We are way behind the first foundation, and look at, here's another foundation. I can see a square runs right here, and then there's the back part. You can see it right there. There's the square. This way, that way on the back, across here, and then down here. There's another foundation right there. And I can actually see something sticking up over here on the back side of this foundation. Is that a fender? Fender from a car? What is that? Yes, it is a bumper. Bumper or a fender from a car. Okay, so there were driving freaking vehicles in here. I'm trying to think of what year the map was that showed the 4 foundations and then the farm further down. So again, this could be, you know, 1920s, 1930s. It wouldn't be any newer than 1930s because they stopped using that road. But hey, somebody had a car back here. And there you guys can see Gage is in that foundation that I'm talking about. He's climbing up the wall there right now. There's a wall here and a wall there. So we'll get the detector and we'll swing in this foundation and see if there's anything in here. Before I do that, I see some more metal sticking out right here. Another fender or something. Nope. Nope, big old piece of sheet metal. Okay, so we are up to 20 hours on the machine. So that means we've put 3 hours on it since I charged it, and we've lost 1 bar on the battery. My brain just brought up a good point. I noticed when we were looking at those settings that it was searching for the headset. So it's constantly pumping out a Bluetooth signal here. That's got to use more power. So I put the audio on 0. So now it's just running on here. Will that save even more power? I bet you it will. Okay, so we haven't found any casings from his gun yet, but there's a lead. I'm gonna guess it's, you know, 30-30, something like that. And that hit something. Deer, old tree, I don't know. What do we know about this guy? We know he's a pretty good shot, right? I don't know. Heavy old ring. What in the hail? An iron pipe. Holy God. Whew. Okay guys, I'm hot, tired, couple hours of digging here. Delusions of grandeur. You know, I figured we'd have a coin or something by now, but lots of iron, you know, bits and bobs and axe heads. I mean, the axe heads are probably the coolest thing I found so far, but I need a break. Or to find something good. Either one would invigorate me. Oh, I got a screamer over here under a tree, and I saw this. Look at this. Look at that. That is awesome. That is a heavy duty brass buckle horse tack. That came off of a draft horse, an old logging horse for sure. That's awesome. We're keeping that. It's still got the tang on there. That's gonna be my new belt buckle, and I'm gonna inscribe "Boss" across the top. Oh, we're a couple hundred yards from the foundation now. I did a big loop up on the hill, and I keep finding rock piles like this. And I don't know what he was clearing, and I don't know what those signify. Why is that there? Burial cairn? I wonder. I'm telling you, it's like 6 feet long, 4 feet wide, and I don't know what it is or why it's here. And there are signals right here in front of it. What I'm trying to find is a bottle dump. There's gotta be a bottle dump here somewhere. I'm finding little pieces of glass right behind the foundation, but not a bottle dump. There has to be a bottle dump. Where is it? Okay, and then right here at the pile of rocks underneath in front, another one of these, well, I don't know, a stake with a ring on it. And that's older. Look at how corroded that is. I'd say that's 1800s. Well, another one from in front of the rock pile here. I don't know what it is, but... Okay, you can see the last pile of stone right up there. And then down here, another 100 yards, there's another pile right there. That is clearly a man-made pile, and I don't know why. I don't understand. There's nothing here around it. No signals. I don't know. All right, guys, that's 3 hours of detecting down. Gage and I are just about to arm wrestle for this hamburger here. Hey, you want my hamburger? I got something better for you, buddy. Hey? There you go. Do we want to move on up the trail to the next place? I think so. So Stan and I found the old barn foundation, and he pointed in the bush and he said the house was on this side of the swamp up in there. So let's, after lunch, take a run up there, park the bike at the big swamp, and we're gonna tromp through there and see if we can find the house foundation. We're gonna lose a layer, eat some lunch. I can't even get it in my mouth, it's too big. Yeah, you can watch me eat it, Gage. You've got to learn to ration better. That's your problem. You're not rationing. Oh, for the love of God. That's it. Go do some work. Go dig some holes. Find me a can of coins. Go on. No, hang on. I haven't even gone 100 feet up the trail here. I just happened to look up in the bush and I see something that I think we need to check out. So we've been digging 200 yards back there all morning. I'm really surprised that we didn't find a button, a coin, a pocket knife, something, you know, something more personable than all these chunks of iron. What do we got? Oh, he did it to me again. I don't think it's a foundation. I think it's just another big pile of stone. What was this guy doing? Okay, so there's the old big open swamp there. We cross right there, and 300 yards up through there are the open fields and the old barn foundation. And somewhere on this side, there's supposed to be the house foundation. So we're gonna take a walk up in here and just see if we can find it. Man, I wish I had Stan's map. That would make things so much easier. Well, just yell whoa if you guys see anything. I'm not seeing any foundations up here yet. We're only a couple hundred yards from the bike. This area looks suspicious. What do we got here? Oh, partridge. Definitely man-made pile of stone right here. Well, standing on another huge pile of rock, but don't see any foundation, so we're gonna skip over to the old barn foundation, which is just across the swamp there. We'll try swinging over there. We're running out of time, so. You know, just thinking about it, back in the old days, why would you want to have the barn 700 yards from the house? You know, is Stan right? Was the house on that side? I don't know. You know what? There's a whole set of fields here, and everything has grown up so much. There could be a foundation right on the edge of this field, and we'd never see it because the grass is so high. Something's telling me it wouldn't be back there across the river. It would be on this side of the river with the barn. I don't know, is that the axle off of a wagon? Sure looks like it. There it is, guys, on the edge of the field. Our first shell casing of the day. And it's so worn out I can't tell what it is. Oh, looks like a 30, 32 special, something like that. An old farm gun. All right, here we are. Back at the barn foundation. We're gonna just swing all of this open space right here. And I'll take a look for any other trails or foundations, anything else I can. Actually, Stan told me if you keep going down this trail, another over a quarter mile, half a mile, he said there's another old foundation back there. I can't get over the size of that barn, guys, but also something interesting here. So underneath the foundation, look at an animal dug a hole in there. Okay, something small, chipmunk, something, and look, in the pile of garbage that it dug out of the hole, there's a glass handle or something that came out of the hole. That's pretty cool. So here on the back of the foundation, I see one piece of quartz. Look at that. We should take that home with us and do a spirit box session. I know the name of the family who operated this farm 100 years ago. So I'm finding chunks of iron and big nails and stuff like that. Nothing worth showing. I'm going to do a scan inside the barn, which is never good. They're pretty junky, but we'll see if we can find something interesting in there. All right, guys, I am in the sacred circle right now. I am in the middle of this foundation. And right there looks like a fantastic spot to just sit down and have a little nap. I feel like I need to do it. I am exhausted. think I saw that in a show once. Maybe I'll wake up in 1382 or something. Oh, what are you sniffing? I forgot. You're right, I forgot. You got one piece of treat left, buddy, so I suggest you actually take the time to chew this one. What year is it? Is it 1847 yet? Oh. All right, I find it strange, guys. I'm just gonna add this part in here. Both days we got to that big foundation back there, the barn foundation, and I am exhausted. We got there the other day, we didn't dig one hole. We just turned around and hiked back out the 2.5 hours. Today, I had full intentions of detecting this field and around that foundation. Guys, I actually had to lay down and take a nap, and it's all I can do to get back to the four-wheeler right now. I am exhausted. I don't feel anything bad here, but I feel maybe sad. I don't know. I feel something. It's not bad. But I'm exhausted, and I'm just going to head for the bike and get out of here. And to me, that's just weird that I made it all the way in here twice now, and I couldn't find the energy to clear a swath in this field and, you know, at least dig 15 or 20 holes. I can't do it. I had a signal over there, guys. It had some roots on it. I freaking left it. I'm like, no, I'm done. I have nothing left in the tank.